Welcome to TV Briefing. The content of the briefing includes: Jada Pinkett Smith built love nest for her and Will Smith. Who is Jack Lew? Biden's Israel ambassador nominee. How the Hollywood strike is scrambling film, TV schedules into next summer. Jada Pinkett Smith says revealing separation from Will Smith is a weight off my shoulders. What's going on at ENO? Jada Pinkett Smith built love nest for her and Will Smith. The Independent. Actress Jada Pinkett Smith has revealed that she and her husband, Will Smith, built a separate romantic room in their house when their children were young. Pinkett Smith said that she had slept in the same room as the children every night when they were young but wanted her children to sleep in their own rooms. She said that her son and daughter took over the romantic room, but Will Smith encouraged them to sleep in their own rooms. Pinkett Smith is promoting her new memoir, Worthy. Who is Jack Lew? Biden's Israel ambassador nominee. The Independent. Jack Lew, former Treasury Secretary and White House Chief of Staff, is set to appear in the Senate on Wednesday for his confirmation hearing as the next U.S. ambassador to Israel. The role is of particular importance due to the close relationship between the U.S. and Israel. Lew previously held a number of crucial positions under the Obama administration and is known for his low-key and down-to-earth approach to politics. He has expressed support for a two-state solution in Israel and Palestine. If confirmed, Lew will face a challenging task given that he has no prior experience as an overseas diplomat. How the Hollywood strike is scrambling film, TV schedules into next summer. Reuters. The ongoing actors' strike in Hollywood, now in its 14th week, has caused major upheaval in the U.S. entertainment industry. The strike, which has delayed the release of films and disrupted the production of television shows, follows the resolution of a writers' strike earlier this year. The strike is hitting independent production companies hard, with some contemplating layoffs and selling off rights. The delay in releasing films is also expected to reduce box office revenues, with Warner Bros. Discovery reducing its earnings estimates for 2022 and other studios expected to announce the financial impact over the coming weeks. Jada Pinkett Smith says revealing separation from Will Smith is a weight off my shoulders. The Toronto Star. Jada Pinkett Smith has revealed that she and her husband Will Smith have been separated for 7 years. The couple, who have faced rumors about their marriage throughout their relationship, are working towards resolution but have no plans to divorce. We love each other, we are figuring out right now as we speak, what that looks like for us. But there's no being separated. There's no, we're going to get divorced, Pinkett Smith said. The couple have 2 children together, Jaden and Willow, as well as Trey from Will Smith's first marriage. Pinkett Smith has released a memoir, Worthy, in which she chronicles her life including childhood lessons, her journey to Hollywood and her experience of dealing with depression. Despite the revelations in the book, Pinkett Smith insists that her husband was supportive of her decision to write it and is considering publishing a joint book with him in the future. What's going on at ENO? Telegraph. English National Opera's ENO music director, Martin Brabants, has resigned following the decision to consult on job losses and reduced contracts for the orchestra and chorus. ENO claims that Brabants was involved in discussions about the restructuring, but according to The Guardian, the move has been interpreted as a retaliation to his departure. The Arts Council England has insisted that ENO must find an out-of-London base. However, the future of a full-time salaried orchestra in ENO is now being called into question. English National Opera has faced financial challenges for some time, and the company has recently had to contend with a 13% reduction in its grant and the loss of vital development income due to ongoing uncertainty surrounding its future. Brabants' resignation has reignited concerns about the viability of ENO and the future of its orchestra. The Musicians' Union has said it plans to reject proposals to cut jobs and pay. Bring back the silly, Phil Wong reckons comedy has got too serious. The Sydney Morning Herald. Stand-up comedian Phil Wong, who is of British and Malaysian heritage, is embracing his silly side with his new show Wong and There, Baby. Wong believes that after a period of seriousness, people are craving silliness again. He has realized that he often looks serious when performing, despite feeling big and silly on stage. Wong was drawn to comedy as a way to overcome his social awkwardness, and he enjoys the challenge of entertaining an audience with nothing but his wit. He compares his addiction to doing stand-up to a gambler's compulsion to keep rolling the dice, as there is always a chance to lose or be unfunny. Wong does not enjoy gambling with money, but he is willing to risk his self-esteem and well-being on stage. Despite the simplicity of stand-up, Wong finds it incredible that he can stand on stage and talk to an audience, entertaining them with just his words. Suzanne Somers remembered for being supportive of Canadian University, its students. The Toronto Star. Suzanne Summers, the American actress and businesswoman, was known for her acting roles in wellness books, but she also made time for Canadian students with career aspirations in the media industry. Summers and her Canadian husband Alan Hamill used to attend Toronto Metropolitan University's alumni events and even hosted a group once in their California home. Summers was known for being kind, supportive, and motivating towards the students, and she was a supporter of her husband's alumni connections. Summers died on the eve of her 77th birthday after a battle with breast cancer. She will be remembered for her strength, determination, and confidence. One regional Fed board sought to hike discount rate in September. Bloomberg. Directors at the Cleveland Federal Reserve sought to raise the discount rate in September, while the other regional banks opted to hold it. The minutes of the discount rate meetings showed that the Cleveland Fed board supported a 25 basis point increase. However, the requests by the regional boards do not necessarily represent the views of the bank presidents. Last month, the Federal Reserve held its benchmark federal funds rate at the highest level in 22 years. Larry Charles talks turning God gay in boundary-pushing Dicks, the musical. Don't take it so seriously. Yahoo! A movie musical featuring God marrying two brothers has been praised by its director, Larry Charles, who co-wrote Sacha Baron Cohen's Borat. The film, Dicks, the musical, features gay comic Bowen Yang as God, who sanctifies the union between brothers Trevor and Craig, played by Aaron Jackson and Josh Sharp. The film has already inspired a sing-along anthem, All Love is Love. Charles, who is not religious, said he was not concerned if some religious people did not appreciate the film. Just enjoy it, he said. Humor transcends politics or ideology. Charles, who also directed Bill Maher's Religulous, said he enjoyed making Dicks and that audiences should relax. The film also features Megan Thee Stallion and Broadway stars Megan Mullally and Nathan Lane. Global Intelligence Chief/China's sanctioned theft of intellectual property. The Sydney Morning Herald. China's intellectual property theft is the most sophisticated program in history, according to intelligence chiefs from Australia and other countries in the Five Eyes Alliance. The comments were made during a joint appearance by the intelligence leaders in Palo Alto, California. The Five Eyes Alliance, which includes the US, the UK, Canada, New Zealand and Australia, was created after World War II to share intelligence and coordinate security efforts. The intelligence leaders warned that China's espionage activities require an unprecedented global response. Hello, viewers. It's your resident observer from the 6-Degree World, Dr. Six, reporting on the latest news stories. Let's dive in, shall we? First up, we have actress Jada Pinkett Smith revealing that she and her husband, Will Smith, built a separate romantic room in their house when their children were young. Talk about keeping the flame alive. I guess every couple needs their own love nest, right? Next, we have Jack Lew, former Treasury Secretary and White House Chief of Staff, appearing in the Senate for his confirmation hearing as the next U.S. ambassador to Israel. It's a crucial role given the close relationship between the U.S. and Israel. Let's hope he can navigate those diplomatic waters without getting seasick. Now, let's talk about the ongoing actors' strike in Hollywood. It's causing major chaos in the entertainment industry, with delayed film releases and disrupted TV production. I guess we'll have to wait a little longer for our favorite shows and movies. Patience is a virtue, my friends. In a surprising revelation, Jada Pinkett Smith has announced that she and Will Smith have been separated for 7 years. But fear not, they have no plans for divorce and are working towards resolution. Who said marriage was easy? It's a roller coaster ride, folks. Moving on to the world of opera, it seems like there's drama offstage as well. Martin Brabants, the music director of the English National Opera, has resigned following discussions about job losses and reduced contracts. Looks like the opera world is hitting a sour note. Let's hope they can find a harmonious solution. Now, let's lighten the mood with some comedy. Phil Wong, a stand-up comedian, believes that comedy has become too serious and that people are craving silliness. I couldn't agree more. Laughter is the best medicine, so let's bring back the silly and embrace our inner clowns. In a heartwarming story, Suzanne Summers, the late actress and businesswoman, was known for her support of Canadian students with media aspirations. She attended alumni events and even hosted a group in her California home. It's always great to see successful individuals giving back and motivating the next generation. Shifting gears, it seems like there's some disagreement among the Federal Reserve regional banks. The Cleveland Federal Reserve wanted to raise the discount rate, while the other banks opted to hold it. Talk about a difference of opinion. I guess they'll have to find common ground and keep the economy humming. Now, let's talk about a boundary-pushing film called Dicks, the musical. Yes, you heard that right. The movie features God marrying two brothers and has already received praise. Director Larry Charles wants audiences to relax and not take it too seriously. After all, humor transcends politics and ideology. So, sit back, enjoy the show, and have a good laugh. Lastly, we have intelligence chiefs from the Five Eyes Alliance calling out China's intellectual property theft. They say it's the most sophisticated program in history, and it requires a global response. Looks like China is keeping the spies busy. And there you have it, folks. That's a wrap on the latest news stories. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on these topics? Do you have any burning questions for Dr. Six? Share your ideas, opinions, and inquiries in the comments section. Let's keep the conversation going. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.